Welcome back to the second break in Arts of ASEAN in ASEAN 1, and now we have a chance to talk with Mr. Dean Shibuya, who works on the scene design in this project. He has been working internationally, but this is his first time working in Thailand. There are 8 scenes in total, so let's see. Dean Shibuya is an architect who changed his path into stage performance world. As an architect by profession, he began designing sets for the American Conservatory Theater's Young Conservatory production in San Francisco. Scenic design becomes his new passion, and his body of work expands to other theaters in San Francisco. For international stage play scale, Dean Shibuya has designed mise en scène for the opera named Madame Butterfly, which has been performed around the world including Europe, America and Asia, even Thailand. At the time, Somthao Suturitgun was a conductor. Raya the musical is his first scene design in Thailand, and he is back to work with Somthao Suturitgun again. At this time, Shibuya designed 8 scenes in total.
The challenge for me with this particular show was the number of scenes. There are 8 scenes, locations in this show, from an airport to the interior of an airplane, to a golf course in America, San Francisco, to a home in San Francisco and a home in Bangkok, and a childhood home that Raya has. So to be able to create these environments and allow the changes of these scenes from one scene to the next with very little time has been a challenge, but we've worked very hard at understanding the story, and I think we're just about there.
That's what you think, you and I are reciting this irrevocable.
Main scene of telling Raya's story is combination of Western and Oriental design as a story plan. Dean Shibuya had to truly understand the story in order to design meaningful and compatible scenes.
Exist baggage and the flight to the future is full.
Up until now, most musicals are structured where you have dialogue and it stops and singing begins. On Broadway, the dialogue and the music are much more integrated with each other. And so this new musical was composed in more of a Broadway style. And as you will see in the show, that the dialogues will also overlap some of the music. And those fuse the dialogue and the music together, and it's a more Western way of storytelling. And from what I heard today in the rehearsal, the music is very Western, but I still hear some Thai elements in it. So it's a wonderful fusion of musical styles. So this is what is very exciting to me, to be involved with this project.
Understanding the story is very important for Shibuya to create his scenes. He never watched the famous TV series Dok Som Si Thong before, and never ever read the novel. But with many years of experiences and his high intentional potential, this challenged him to work harder on this project.
Yes, I was given an outline for the story. As I'm not Thai, I did not watch the soap opera on TV. So Kun Thai Tao and Kun Som Tao sent me an outline of the story with the scenes. And of course, I had to have conversations with both of them to understand the story and understand some of the music as well. Because many times it is the emotion that comes through that I have to understand before I create a scene around it. It all has to work at helping tell the story. And that is my job. And it's very exciting to me. I'm an architect as well, but for my own enjoyment, I enjoy doing scenic designs for shows very, very much because I am able to meet the artists, the performers, the director, and see my work on stage as a living piece, as opposed to being an architect and people move in and I never see it again. So also more people enjoy my work, and it gives me a lot of happiness to know that people are coming to see it and experiencing an environment that I have created. So I am very, very pleased to be here in Thailand to work on this exciting project here.
Is there a doctor in the house?
Is there a doctor in the house?
Is there a doctor in the house?
Is there a doctor?
Is there a doctor in the house?
Music is one of the worldwide languages. Even somebody couldn't understand Thai language, which the play performed in. But aesthetic and creativity from music can reach everyone. For the first time, Shibuya saw every cast performing on stage. His creativity was dancing in his head. Thus, he started working on scenes.
นามสกุลล่ะคะ ชื่อ CK อะค่ะ ไม่มีหรอกค่ะ คุณช่วยดูก่อนได้ไหมคะ ไม่มีนะคะ
Yes, I've heard of little pieces of it before, but with the ensemble singing and the acting that I saw, even here in this rehearsal, I know that it's going to be a very emotional show. I think people will be laughing and crying because the story is universal. I think no matter if you're Thai, Chinese, American, European, these are universal stories that we all have and understand. What's wonderful about it is that it does have a Thai flavor to it. And I think this is something that Thai people can be very proud of, because I truly believe this can rise to the level of production in New York. And perhaps if it's done in English, which I understand there is an entire script in English, perhaps it can travel outside of Thailand.
ได้เวลาหยุดรำพันก้าวสู่วันอันสดใส Bangkok Airport.
Dean Shibuya is the one who designed the stage in Reya, the musical project. Shibuya is passionate about stage play and uses architectural skills to work on it. Shibuya is impressed by this project because Dog Som Si Tong wasn't a Broadway original, but it impressed him by challenging him.
Oh, I think there are two scenes that, and I don't want to give too much away, but the first two scenes I think will be very surprising. And the last scene, I think, will be a very beautiful scene to end the show. The first scene is the interior of an airport, a very busy scene with people trying to get in line and check in, and then all the action takes place with all of these people. There's lots of action. The second scene right after that is the interior of an airplane. And the change between the two will be a surprise. So I am very, very excited to see how this comes to life. But we just had a meeting and it sounds like everything is on track for that to happen. And the last scene is, takes place in Raya's childhood home, which is basically a Chinese pavilion on the compound, and a very traditional architecture, and it I think will be a very beautiful scene to end the show with. So, but there's a golf course in America, and Raya's apartment in San Francisco, and Kongkat's house in Bangkok. So there are a lot of different places people can go to in this show.
โอภาอันดาภาบาริบาริพัดพัดโอภาอันดาภาบาริบาริพัดพัดพวกเราคือผู้หญิงไฮโซปล่อยใจให้ฝันไกลล่องลอยไปบนฟ้า
ปล่อยทิ้งความทุกข์ที่สุมใจไม่นำพา
ปล่อยจินตนาการให้เมฆสวยตรงหน้าให้เป็นสวรรค์แค่สำหรับเธอและฉัน
แค่เธอและฉันได้เดินเคียง
ได้อิงแนบชิดเธอโอบฉันสุขยามได้ชิดใกล้กอดไว้นะให้แน่นสิคะอย่าปล่อยให้ฉันอยู่เพียงเดียวได้
ถ้ามีเธอนั้นโลกคงเป็นดังสวรรค์
แค่เพียงมีเธอ
ความฝันคงสมใจรักขอเพียงได้รักเธอเท่านั้นแค่เพียงชิดแค่ได้เคียงใกล้จะมอบรักไว้ให้หมดดวงใจให้เธอขอเพียงได้รักเธอเท่านั้นแค่เพียงชิดใกล้ขอมอบรักให้ไว้จะมอบรักไว้ให้หมดดวงใจ
There are many fans of this story already after seeing it on television. Come to the show because the music will add another layer that I think you will absolutely enjoy. It will help with storytelling. It will give another dimension to the characters that only music can do. And that's why I think this is so exciting that Raya is not just brought back as a dramatic production, but as a musical as well.
If you guys are feeling like you have to go and see Raya the Musical, please visit rayathemusical.com for further information. And next week in Arts of ASEAN, we are going to present you to Tresses exhibition by the Jim Thompson House. So please stay tuned. That is all for today. Bye-bye.
โทษแม่ไม่ต้องห่วงฟังฟ้าก่อนนี่คือหนทางใหม่ที่ฟ้าเลือกเดินแม่เคยสอนฟ้าว่าให้ทำตามที่ฝันใฝ่ให้ฟังเสียงของหัวใจผิดตรงไหนที่จะทำให้ได้รักรักคือสายน้ำที่ไหลเชี่ยวไหลมุ่งทิศเดียวไม่ย้อนมาจะให้รักนำทางฉันดวงตาไม่นำพาระทมทุกใจไปกับรักให้รักนำทางไปแม่ไม่ต้องเสียใจไม่ควรมาร้องไห้นี่คือหนทางใหม่วันใหม่ที่สวยงามจะทำต